Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne. I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. Well, I'm on my deck in this heat. Oh my goodness. So, if you didn't tune in to see this journal that I created using the Disc 6 system, go back and watch that because that was fun. This is a journal that is going to house a lot of my mom's tchotchkes and different things that my mom has made. So we're putting together a journal using all her fun tchotchkes. So what I'm going to be doing is, let's take this page out because I'm going to stencil on this side. So this is the beauty of having this type of journal, is that I can stencil by taking the paper out. Now I'm using Salty Ocean. Let's ink this up, and I'm using some random polka dots from a stencil that I never cleaned, just making sure I know which the top and the bottom is. And if I pick up some of this other color, I'm okay with that. And so I'm just stenciling around. I like to give some visual interest to the back before, see, it's picking up some of that color, I love it. Before I glue in some of these different tchotchkes into the journal, I want to make sure that the background looks good too. Picking up some of that other color, I love it. Look at that, beautiful visual interest. I don't like that one. Let me redefine that one. Okay. And let's get some more color on my brush. There. Now for this one that I have these two that my mom made. So she made this envelope with some Scrabble bits and some paper dolls and stuff. So this is an envelope. There are things in the envelope, some little journaling cards that she made and put in there. And then I think I'm going to use this one on the coordinating page. There's a little bit of blue in here, but it has this. So I'm kind of feeling like I'm going to turn this into a pocket, and I'm going to glue this right here. So where's my glue? Here we go. I'm using Aleene's, and this I'm going to leave right here on the side open. Should I leave the top open? Or should I leave the side open? I'm going to leave the side open. So I want to leave this side right here, no glue. There. Let's add a little bit more right there. Okay. This glue takes just a little bit longer to hold and adhere. Oops, it is seeping out. So let me grab some of that right there, wipe it over here on my glass mat, which I can clean up later. I was wiping it all over me the other day, like I'm a 2-year-old, the other day when I was doing my videos. So this can open, and then there's a ton of journaling cards that I have. I'm not going to put any in right now because I want this to fully dry. So let's just place that right over here in the journal. I am going to grab another sheet of paper that I just got glue on. I am going to do some coordinating. I like my 2 pages to coordinate. I'm going to do them in blue because the other one's in blue. So we're going to do some coordinating dots. I'm not going to do them all over. And I'm doing more of a diagonal, obviously. Now I need to finish the diagonal right here. There. And then let's just do a couple here. And I think I'm going to just do a couple little light ones. There. So there's that page. And then this, I'm going to glue in as if it is a pocket for tucking some journaling cards right here in the top. I'm not going to add fibers because I think that might interfere with the actual sort of pocket functionality. But I can always come back and add that. So once again, I'm gluing this down in a U fashion. I am not going to add any of the journaling cards. She made a ton of journaling cards. I have like a huge box of stuff my mom made. So this is going to be the coordinating facing pages. I am going to let these dry over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out 2 more pages from the journal, which I love. I can get it out of here. Here, let me bring it over here. I love this type of system because it's easy for me to see. I got glue all over my fingers. It is getting everywhere. It's easy for me to remove these and then place them back in. Or maybe I don't like how I have things placed and I can adjust it. I wanted to do this one. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I thought I would hang that over the edge and have this be a pocket, a top pocket, or should I have it in a little bit? I kind of like it. I like things hanging out of my journals. So let's do this and let's grab, that's kind of like an orangey color, isn't it? Okay, I'll come in with my orange then. And I'll just do some sort of dots all over. Most of these stencils I got Temu, Amazon. Some of these are Tim Holtz. I don't think this bundle is the Tim Holtz ones. I love to stencil the background of the pages because it gives it a something. Now, I am going to be covering some of this, but let me add some more here. Okay, I'm good with that one. While I'm here, I don't know if I need orange here or not, but let's just add some orange. There. And these little tiny brushes, I got these on Temu a long time ago too. tapping it off in the lid. Okay, good with that. Let's get rid of that. Put that over there, put that over there. I thought I could use this as the little thing that I'm gonna tuck in. So maybe, should I tuck it? Let's see, you know what? Even if I tucked it like this and I turn this into a corner tuck, I kind of like this more in the middle though. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue it. I'll glue up a little bit here. I'll leave this open. So my mom makes journals, but she mostly likes to make the tchotchkes. So I will be selling these on my table at my fair that I'm doing next month. A little bit of glue, wipe that over here so I can clean that up. Some more glue. Okay, I'm just going to place that there. The glue is still very wet, obviously, but that's going to be that page. Now this page, I thought I could do that, kind of coordinating colors, a little bit of a pocket. I can turn this into a pocket. I'm going to offset it. Should I make this a corner? I don't know. I'll put this one right here. I've got so many that I can do. And I just have a tiny small collection here on my table. And if I can't find a coordinating journal card or something to put in it, I'll just put pieces of paper that I decorate that people can journal on. And then this is open right here. Okay. Whew. 2 more pages done. So we have these 2. And we have these 2 done. All right, I am okay going like that to those. I will put them back in the book later. So the other things that I have are, she made, I have a whole bunch. She made these 2. And they open, and there's little tuck things everywhere. I'm thinking I'm going to glue these directly in. And then this one, should do that with these little tuck things, these little tuck things. And then the backs, you know, it's just a decorative paper. Thinking I am going to just glue those in. Let me grab the journal. Let's put these in. There, and every page is going to be decorated. So these, I had these a little further back. Let me just arbitrarily tuck them in. So I don't lose them. Now, when I'm done, I'm gonna come in and add maybe some stickers or something, you know, throughout. Here's one that I got glue all over. Okay, so it's the back of my flower one. So if I glue both of these here, they'll open up like that. Should I glue them in, or should I do like a corner tuck? She didn't make any belly bands, but I mean, that's easy enough for me to do. Maybe I'll do a couple belly bands. And then I can just tuck those in. So she has a whole bunch of like envelopes. I was gonna glue a lot of these in, but those might be kind of cute on a belly band. So, oh, I got stuff stuck to me. Although I do have those flowers too. I'm not even measuring, I'm just cutting. Okay, so they're between 1.5 inch and just almost 2 inches. Okay, so let's get two that are the same. These two are the same. Now, those are a little more vintage in color. But you know what? That blue kind of would work. And that orange. Let's do blue and orange. I think I'm on a blue and orange kick. I don't know. That's okay. I like coordinating colors when I do journals. So let's get these inked. Let me move this. I'm just trying to get some color down, some visual interest. And then let's come through with the blue, and we'll just do a couple random blue dots, which look green mixed with that, but that's okay. There. Couple, and then I add a couple more. Okay. Okay, that's good. Let me put that away before I keep doing it. And look, I got two done at the same time. Now, these little envelopes, and then if I put this behind it, yeah, that's cute. I'm good with that. So let's glue these envelopes directly to the belly band. Super simple belly bands. And then if I want to add more tags or whatever, I certainly can. Yeah, that's mostly even. Yeah, that's good. Okay, clean that up. And then what I want to do, I'm going to stand up because I want to glue this directly in here. I put the cover on my glue, move that. You know, she has a lot of these little flowers on these. Yeah. Well, no, I don't want to take away from these. So let's, and I didn't decorate the back of this. What am I going to do? Just going to come in and add some color. There, just a little bit of color. All right, now let's glue in the belly bands. Whoops. Now, will be plenty of room. Is it straight? This glue is so much thicker. It seeps out. Okay. So there's that one. Let me move these. Now, I'm going to come in and I'm going to add a little bit more to this. I got a glue splod, like my finger. I'm not super particular that it be perfect because there's so much going on these two particular pages. Okay, let's come in with the blue. It's a little splotchy, but that's okay. There. Ooh, big bug out here. Ooh. Keep buzzing right around me. Okay, let's add the belly band. All right, and I'm adding a little bit more glue. Whoops. I'm adding a little bit more glue than I probably would normally add. Okay. There. This one isn't quite dry yet. I don't want to leave that in there. I want this to dry. Okay, but you get the idea. That's what it is. All right, I think we're going to stop here. We got a few pages done. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more with this journal. We're going to fully fill it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Take care and be free.